Why don't we give them something to watch?
Hi, I'm Jade,
I'm Annabelle.
and welcome to our show. Today, we're diving into My Lady Jane. If you're wondering whether this is worth your time, here's the vibe. Young noblewoman navigates love, power, and danger in a romantical, kind of true story of Lady Jane Grey, streaming on Amazon Prime.
Excited to get into this.
I am also. So I have already seen this one multiple times, and you did not realize I had. So you had put it on our list, and I was like, oh my God, I love that show. And you were like, I have no idea anything about it. It's on my list.
It was on my list before even considering the podcast.
Yeah.
And I had a reason to watch it now. So I'm very excited.
I'm very excited too, because I have a feeling you have a feeling, and I don't think our feelings are going to feel.
We'll see.
What did you expect going in versus what you actually got?
I thought it was going to be a romance-driven enemy to lovers historical retelling.
Sure.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not super familiar with history, but I loved the idea of a different take on it. So yeah, it's historical, but also like totally not. It's also fantasy. And of course, I do love an enemies to lovers. Yes, who doesn't want that? And the way, I don't know, you haven't seen it, I don't think, but Fleabag. Are you
I
familiar
have
with
not seen it, no.
Oh God, it's so good. And so, watching the trailer of it, I was like, oh my God, it's going to be a little bit like Fleabag, which I loved that break that fourth wall, I guess is what you could say. But it ended up not being like that at all, which we'll get into a little bit later. But I thought it gave me what I expected it would be.
It gave you what you expected. Okay. I will still not
Say anything?
say more.
Oh my God. Did you like this setting of historical England mixed with fantasy?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Because if there's any time ever in the whole universe for fantasy to mix with anything, historical England.
You know what? Yes, I loved it also. I love period works, and that always works best with fantasy and magical settings.
Agreed.
So yeah, it was perfect. It was perfectly done, and the timing of it was perfect. Everything about it. What a smart, creative choice.
Yeah, I really liked it. I was also, I should say, since we're talking about the fact that it is mixed with fantasy, since I knew nothing about it, watching it, the first time the fantasy hit, I went, oh, it was a very pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I suppose that you had no idea. Oh, to go back and like re-experience that.
Yeah.
What a vibe. What about the soundtrack? So we're in a period setting, but with a fantasy take, and the music gave modern.
Yes. So I love, I'm just going to say Knight's Tale was key
Oh my God.
doing this.
So
But,
good.
I loved it. I love a historical take mixed with contemporary. And also, almost every single song was a female-led singer. It was feminist.
Yes. Yes, it was. To me, I thought it really gave the show its heart,
Mhm.
because every song was just a perfect choice. Every song. I loved it.
And also the songs were very punk rock and
Yes.
older, not anything new. So
Yeah, some of them were like actually
Mhm. I mean, they
Done
even at
by
one
other
point had the
songs.
Go-Go's. There was a
Yes.
song by the Go-Go's on there.
Who doesn't love the Go-Go's? So I talked a little bit about the narrator. So the narrator breaks the fourth wall a lot. Did you love it, or did you find it distracting?
Here we go.
Oh, no.
Episode 1, I started it and I got 15 minutes in, and for not the show's fault, I had to stop to do something. I don't know what. Didn't get back to it for a day or two. I was like, I'm going to absolutely hate this. I have no interest in going back to this, but I'm going to watch it anyway. That guy was so annoying, and I hated every moment of his stupid, dumbass voice. And then just so dumb. I will say, as it progressed, he was less vocal, and I enjoyed it a little more. Like, there was a couple of moments, like, in the later episodes where they would say something major happened, and then he'd go,
Oh,
"Oh, fuck."
yep.
I thought that was great. But in the beginning, it was
Oh,
so
man.
much that I couldn't handle it. It almost turned me off to the show.
So that became a very common kind of trope in TV because people love it. I am people.
But I do love it. I just thought it was I don't know what it was about this person, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Some of the parts were very funny, and it was usually like a one-liner, 2 words. It was when he got into a whole description, and it happened a lot in the beginning that I just could not.
Yeah. Well, because he was trying to explain the fantasy world to us, especially. And like, to me, he was what Jane might have thought her inner mind would
Mhm.
sound like.
It was kinda like her inner mind in some parts, but I have eyeballs and ears, and I kind of understood what was happening without his voice.
Yeah. I liked it a lot. Other shows have taken it a
I've seen it
lot.
done better,
Yeah, I
I
was gonna say
guess.
you probably just like a different version of it because
Mhm.
like this one was just a narrator, somebody completely different, versus like Enola Holmes. She herself
Yes.
does it. Ferris Bueller, he
His
himself does it.
classic.
Deadpool. These are just some examples, but it's like them breaking the fourth wall, not
Right.
having a narrator who's breaking it
And I
for
think
us.
what I do also think is that it made it a little campy, which is not how the show is.
Oh, it's totally campy, especially
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it was.
I didn't, because for me, campy would be,
Oh, I can't wait.
okay, well, we're gonna get to a couple of older things. But campy is, the golfing ones with, Bill Murray and all of them, National Lampoon movies.
Okay,
Those
see,
are
you're
campy.
aging yourself. Those are campy because they're fucking old.
No, they're campy
We
because of
need
how they're made.
we need campy of our new generation.
What's
Our
campy in our generation? Not this,
this
girl.
for sure.
No. Campy. Like we
Virgin
watched it
touched for the
together.
very first time.
No, remember we watched that donut horror movie? Remember that?
No, the donut horror
The
movie.
donuts attacked everyone? You were here and we watched it.
Oh, girl.
Oh my gosh, it was so terrible, but that's campy.
I suppose it depends on what your version of campy
Yeah,
is,
that's
right?
true.
Because some people's campy is like, yeah, it's so terrible, it's good.
Yes, yes. Or it's just so terrible, it's terrible. But, like, you keep watching it. You're watching it over and
You
over.
have
It's
to
just
watch
something
it
you
because
watch.
it's just
Yeah.
burning, and you're like, I gotta see what happens at the end.
Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree, and we're gonna need other people's opinion
Yeah,
on
we
whether the show
absolutely.
is campy or not.
If you had to describe the show in 3 words, what would they be?
Spoilers, heroine saves all.
Heroin saves all.
Mhm. And I don't mean heroin that you snort. I mean heroin as a woman.
Oh. Good clarification, because I was thinking heroin that you snort. I'm like, wow. I don't remember that in the show,
Yeah.
but sure.
You're like, she got things to say.
Fun, flirty, sassy.
Amazing.
Yep, yep. Let's talk about Jane Grey. Did you love her as a modern, sarcastic heroine, or did it clash with the setting?
This part was made for her. Her innocence in her face, and she has these big eyes, and I thought she was so good for this part.
Mm-hmm.
She's also strong. She's smart and very self-assured. So
Yeah,
I thought she was perfect for it.
I completely agree. I have nothing to disagree with you on that. How did you feel about Guilford Dudley and his storyline?
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, can't wait. No! If you say anything,
Don't you? Don't put thoughts in my head.
tell
First, I'm going to say this, and we're going to get into it in another question. He's what you would call unconventionally
fucking
attractive.
shut up.
Just wait.
Keep going.
But the hotness that emanated every moment that they looked at each other
Oh my God.
almost destroyed me.
Oh my gosh.
So
yes.
I loved him. His storyline was, I think, very heartwarming, heartbreaking. There's people in this show that turn into Ethians, meaning animals. And then there's Verity, which are the people who don't. They're just regular
Normal.
humans. And, well, they ain't normal. I could name a few, like getting smacked in the ass with like
Oh my god,
a
with the knights,
armored
like
hand.
and he was, like, so into it.
God save the queen. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So basically, Guilford is an Ethian, which means he turns into an animal. He's unable to control it like all the other Ethians. They can turn at will. He cannot. And we find out that he accidentally killed his mom the first time he turned.
Yeah.
And so his goal the whole show is finding a cure.
Mhm.
He does not want to be this anymore, and he's also very lonely and isolated. So he just wants to live a normal life. He feels very burdened by all this, and until he realizes that he's loved for himself, he isn't able to change at will until he sees she loves him,
Yeah.
truly loves him.
And gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think the same thing.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Which side character stole the show for you?
Lord Stan Dudley.
Oh my
He
gosh.
was so freaking funny. So the first time we see him was the first episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's very unlikable, okay? Very unlikable because they want you to think that that's the man she's going to marry.
Yep.
And as it goes on, he's emotional, he's loving, he cares about his family, but also he's obsessed with her mom.
Yeah. Lady Jane Grey's mom.
And just like the way he is with her, and then he had some funny lines. I thought he was great for like a comic, but also emotional character.
Yeah. I did like him a lot, but you know who I said?
Ooh,
The mom.
yeah,
Hate her all you want because you're kind of like led to
I did
believe
not
that.
care for her.
Honestly, in those times, she was just a mom trying her best. And also, yeah,
Yeah,
brother, bravo for getting it on with the brother because
I mean, age difference. Hello,
hello.
man, he was obsessed with that woman.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, even though, yes, she could be very unlikable, she was just such a good mom, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
and she's well written for that time because what else did women do at that
Yeah,
time? They
she
had
was a
zero
widow.
power.
She was
Zero.
gonna lose their lose their house, and
Unfortunately, she used her daughters to kind of
but what else
get
could
out of
you
the
do?
waters. Yeah, but it is kind of what it was like.
Yeah, exactly. So I liked her a lot. I thought she showed a lot of heart and character in this because she definitely didn't have much humor. There were
That's
moments she was
right.
funny, but
She was a very serious
she
funny.
was a very serious funny. Who had the best chemistry? Let's get into this.
Jane and Guilford had the best chemistry.
Yes.
It says romantic or otherwise, but to me, it was all romantic. Every time they were together, or even in the very beginning when they first meet and they get really close together, they were just both really good at that tension and like the heat and the feelings that you have when you're so attracted to someone. And don't even get me started on the making out scenes.
Oh my
Lord
gosh.
almighty. I was enthralled. And also, I want to point out, very similar to the books that I prefer, it wasn't raunchy.
No,
It had to do with the connection. Again, love is in the air for me always.
always.
It was, you could feel the connection.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. And I like how in the beginning, the narrator, when they're like, when they see each other, he doesn't go, it's instant love, it's instant lust.
Yes.
And I was like, fuck yeah, girl.
Yes. You can't just love someone. You know nothing about them but lust.
Lust? Hell yeah, you can lust. And ooh, were they lusting? I was lusting for them.
I was lusting
They
for
were
everything that was
just
happening. My
so
last
good.
2 words here are hot damn, all capitalized.
That's the perfect response.
Yeah.
Was their relationship believable or rushed?
I loved it because they kept you wanting them to connect. It wasn't until episode 5 every moment before that, you felt a letdown as much as they did because, they had a couple of times where they would get hot and heavy, and then they'd both be like, "No."
I know. Oh my
But it
gosh.
wasn't the kind where you're annoyed, like, "Okay, let's just get them to connect." I felt like every moment left you wanting them to get together,
Yeah.
and when they did, you were like, "Yes!"
Did the enemies to lovers trope hit you the way you wanted?
I did enjoy it. I don't know. I'm interested in your answer because you read a lot of enemies to lovers, and I want to say enemies to lovers is a lot more enemy-ish than the way it was portrayed here compared to a book, in my opinion, because both of them had something for each other. So they could never truly be enemies in each other's eyes.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that they weren't enemies to lovers as they were trying to portray. It was just more like inconvenience to each other.
Yeah.
Like, don't know anything about you. You're kind of rude.
Yeah.
But like, you obviously from the get go were super into him. But that is the true narrative for enemies to lovers
Yeah.
is like, they'll be like, oh, he's such an asshole. It's too bad he's so hot.
Yeah.
And then you're
What
like,
do
well, that's the love interest.
Yeah.
So I felt it didn't do it justice. I wouldn't call it as much of an enemy as that
Yeah.
I would like. It wasn't as dark as an enemies to lover
Oh, it
could
definitely
be.
was not dark.
What was your favorite romantic moment versus cringe moment?
Oh, that was easy. Literally every moment with Jane and Guilford, I mean, especially when they finally get to be together. And then cringe, there was a couple, but definitely Stan and Francis were pretty cringe to me. And then my most cringe romantic moment would also include Lord Seymour. Just every time him and Mary were together and she'd be somehow smacking him and also when he's like, "Come get in the tub with me." She's like, "I hate to bathe." And just you
Oh,
see her filthy
feet.
feet.
Ugh.
Ugh, that's so gross. So they were pretty cringe.
I put Mary and him down
Yeah.
as being super cringe too. Like every single thing Mary does is just oh.
She was great.
I mean, she was wonderful. She was a great actress. She did her part so
Yep.
fucking well. But she was just so oh my gosh.
Ugh.
My husband, of course, walked in when Seymour's tied up to the bed, and she's riding him cowgirl style, like
Yes.
reverse cowgirl style.
Yes.
I swear she never actually wants to be with him.
Yeah, because she never is like looks at his face.
Yeah. It just cracked me up so much. But my favorite romantic part was when Jane and Guilford are fighting in the woods. Oh my gosh. And he's like, this is a dagger. And he shows her a dagger. And she's
Oh,
like,
that was so good.
this is a dagger and it's bigger and prettier.
Yeah, that was good.
And he was so impressed with her. I was like, fall in love. What about the ending? Did it satisfy you or leave you annoyed?
Oh, I thought the ending was perfect to continue the series. It's unfortunate they canceled it. I can't wait to have a bigger discussion about when things get canceled. But yeah, I for sure I would have been ready for another season.
Yeah. First, we have to be annoyed by that they canceled it. Second, it left us hanging.
Hmm.
And
It left me wanting more.
now I have to read the books because
Yeah.
though it won't be the same because I'm reading this first book and she's 16. And you know how I feel about
Yeah, you're not a
underage.
fan, even though legit every fantasy book ever written in the whole entire world since the beginning of time,
I know.
the girl is too young.
Guess what? I'm just going to do what I always do and
And
age her up.
pretend, yeah.
16, you mean 26.
There you
You missed
go.
a few little curve in there. Would you watch another season if they came back with it?
I would have loved another season, so yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Prime, please give it back to us. Who would you recommend this show for? And who should skip it?
Anyone who's into historical fiction, fantasy, combination between that and modern music, you have to enjoy this type of stuff.
I put I put anyone who loves fantasy in a unique world that blends the two. But I said if you like history, you should probably skip this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes,
Because
you should.
it's using our history as a base, but in no way is following it.
Right. You'd probably be yelling at the TV.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the hard part. What did you rate it?
I gave it a 4.5.
Wow, that's still pretty high. I gave it a 5 out of 5. Because, of
Nice.
course, it had everything I would wanted out of a
Yeah, I
TV
put it was a
series.
great story with romance, action, humor, and amazing settings.
Yeah, will you read the book series or were you satisfied?
100% gonna read the books.
Yeah, since it was canceled, I have to. But even so, I will say that I was satisfied with the TV series and how it ended. Like
Mhm.
again, this is my fourth rewatch. I love it to bits and
I
pieces.
would watch it again.
I just wish they had kept going with it because it had so much more left to give
Mhm. Real
and
bummer.
could have given it.
And they even had for, like, coming up next, and they gave you some clips of what else would happen, and it looked like it was gonna be good.
Yeah, for sure. If you could turn into any animal, what would you pick?
A horse. I would love to run free, but I put a wild horse. Oh, I would be a horse in the wild.
There you go.
I would love to just run free, and all you need is some grass and some water. You're good.
Hell yeah, sure. I put a cat. Legit, have someone clean up for me, cuddle me. I get to claw the fuck out of
Yeah,
you,
like you're the boss for
and
sure.
I'm still loved. Nocturnal, and I get to sleep all day. Say less.
That's very good. Those are good reasons. Very good reasoning.
Everyone loves a cat.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Wow.
That's why there's cat people and dog people. We just happen to be both.
That's true. Both of us. We
Yeah.
got way too many animals. Well, that's it for today's episode of Give 'em Something 2.
Watch.
Now, I need to know, what did you think of today's episode of My Lady Jane? Have you seen it? Are you going to see it? And tell me what you think of it. Come yell at us on Instagram at Give 'em Something to Jade or Give 'em Something to Annabelle.
Or just give them something to podcast.
That's right. Don't forget to rate, follow, and share with all your fellow besties. Thank you so much.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.